Nara Arlin knows full well how odd it must look to some riding through the woods on a hobby horse.
I remember being mocked, and if I said that I don't care what people think or what people say, it would be a lie. When I do hobby horsing, I feel like only the sky is the limit. I have heard everything already, so there's literally nothing that I haven't heard. But I feel like myself when I'm doing hobby horsing. That's the one thing that makes me want to keep going. My name is Nara Arlin, and when I do hobby horsing, I feel like there's no boundaries.
Hobby horsing is in fact a sport with fixed rules and even various disciplines, such as show jumping and dressage. The Hobbyhorse Championship, held annually in Finland, attracts some 300 participants from as many as 17 countries, making it the biggest event of its kind in the world.
Hobbyhorsing ist eine sehr große Gemeinschaft, die sich auch sehr viel gegenseitig unterstützen. Ja, und einfach ein schönes Hobby.
It's harder than it looks, so I'm like, just try it. It gives me the opportunity to be creative, and it brings me a lot of joy.
Nara has enjoyed riding horses since she was little. But when real steeds aren't available, she jumps on one of her hobby horses. She's practicing for the Hobbyhorse Championship, jumping higher and farther all the time. And she's won numerous awards. This is her 9th time competing in the Finnish Championship. She's brought along 3 of her hobby horses. At first glance, they may look alike, but there are differences.
This has a shorter stick because it's good for jumping and doesn't take the pole off when I jump. It looks more up because horses look naturally more up when they jump. And this one looks more down because horses do too when they do dressage. This has a longer stick because it gives me more space to move when I do dressage.
The path to recognition as a sport began in 2002 with the founding of the first Hobby Horse Association in Finland. At first, it didn't have much of a following, but through social media, the sport's gaining in popularity. Nara has been spreading her enthusiasm on her Instagram channel since she was a teenager. Now, hobby horsing associations can be found all over the world, along with official rules for competitions like the International Championships in Finland.
The first one was a really small competition in a parking lot, and it's growing really fast. We've been doing this for 20 years here in Finland, so other countries, they are just starting up, but they have a really good role model of Finland. Yeah, but I think this isn't just a trend that is going away.
Final preparations for horse and rider, and Nara is fully focused. She's in this to win.
Jump high, don't knock any poles, don't do any circles, and don't let go of the rein. Last time I was here, 2018, I came second, but that isn't enough for me.
Time to go for broke. Nara competes in the show jumping discipline. Along with technique and speed, the jury evaluates poise. Unfortunately, she ends up in 5th place, but she's not ready to give up her dream of winning 1st place.
It has been my goal for quite long, but I will succeed sometime.
To Nara and the other competitors, hobby horsing is a genuine sport, and far more than just make-believe for little kids.